Welcome back. The Summer Buzz Variety Series Showcase is happening tonight. Joining me to tell us more about it is Alicia Rain. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We've had you on before.
Yes.
You're so funny, awesome comedian. Talk about this show and kind of who we can all expect there.
This summer I have a series of comedy shows called the Summer Buzz Variety Show, Summer Buzz Comedy Show, and so tonight we're having the very funny Robert Barrel from Minneapolis. If you like George Carlin at all, he's going to be your kind of comedian, so you should definitely come out. And then we have local podcaster host Jenny Mack. She's going to be hosting the show. And then we have a new comic, JT Kirby. He's going to be filling in for our other comedians. But he's also fantastic. He's got like a different take on certain situations. So it's a lot of fun tonight.
Okay. And it'll all be taking place tonight.
Yep, tonight at Lucky's downtown in the Club 224 in the lower level. So it's going to be awesome. And then I have more Summer Buzz shows coming up later in the summer.
Yeah.
So
what's that kind of been like, having these Summer Buzz shows and kind of seeing people just show up for the comedy scene here in Sioux Falls?
Everyone has been so supportive. I've had so many people, just be like, where can I find comedy? And I'm like, here we are. Yeah. And they've been showing up and really coming out and supporting local comedy. And I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. What can people kind of expect if they've never been to maybe, one of these shows? If they've never really even seen comedians or it's their first time, what kind of can they expect to see?
Well, normally you're going to have a host, you're going to have an opener and a feature that's about 20 minutes, and then your headliner that's about 45 minutes. Headliners are usually touring comedians who have been on the road a long time, and so they're very experienced. A lot of times features, they're local people who are also just starting to get out on the road. Yeah. And then I try to really feature local acts for my opening guests on the show. So
good mix.
Yeah.
Okay, so talk about again what time it is, where it's at, how people, do they get tickets at the door? How does that work?
7 p.m. tonight at Lucky's downtown. It's going to be in the lower level. You can get your tickets at the door or ahead of time at eventbrite.com. Tickets are $20. It's just going to be a fantastic show. 7 p.m., doors open at 6:30.
Yeah, and I always love to talk about, too, just the comedy scene here in Sioux Falls, and talk about like how long you've been doing this and how it's really kind of blown up, I feel like, in the last few years.
Yeah, I've been doing comedy off and on for about 10 years, and I would actually drive here from Huron just to do the open mics. And then I moved here a couple years ago, and it's just kind of taken off. I've been doing the Lucky shows for about a year and a half now. So,
yeah, awesome. And so much more to come, like you said, in the summer. How many more shows do you have an idea that are planned for the rest of summer?
2 in July, 3 in August. Zach Dresch, who's been on the show, he's going to be our final Summer Buzz show at the end of the summer. So that's going to be a really fun one. But all of them have musical guests coming up. The whole summer long is going to be so much fun. Summer Buzz, follow Buzzline on Facebook, Sioux Falls Comedy on Facebook. You'll see what's going on in total for comedy.
All the shows.
Sioux
awesome.
Falls, yeah.
Well, thanks for being here. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll be right back after the break.